So before beginning the logic gates, first we need to understand what is the input and what is the output, and what are the Boolean algebra basics, and what is high voltage, what is low voltage. Everything we need to understand. So generally, if I am taking a gate, so so later we will study deeply. Suppose I am taking case of OR gate. So let us say this is called as OR gate. So for the OR gate, generally these two are called as inputs. So in the inputs, we will provide some potential difference, and we have the output. So here Y is called as output. Y is called as output, and AB. So these AB are called as input. So this AB are called as input. So generally, we will provide in the inputs. So we will provide only two variables. Either we will provide 5 volts or 0 volts. We used to call 5 volts as high, and this is high voltage, and we used to call 0 volts as low voltage. And here we will everything explain on the basis of Boolean expressions. So while we are applying the Boolean expressions, we will apply the binary numbers like 0 and 1, and this 5 volts is called as 1, and 0 volts is called as 0. Or we will also understood in different circuits. Suppose this is called as switch is closed. So it has several meanings. Suppose if you have a switch in the circuit, if the switch is closed means we used to call it as 1, and switch is open. Switch is open means we used to call it as 0. We used to call it as 0. So generally, we will take these values, that is 5 volts or 0 volts or 1 volt, 1 and 0 for A and as well as B, and slowly we will understand what will be the output. Right. So before applying all these things, so first we need some basic laws, so that we need to understand with examples. Okay. So I'm taking the first law. It is called as identity law. So there is no need to remember its name, but we need to remember this class. So first I am taking 1 into A equal to 1 into A equivalent to A. So generally up to now we discussed AB are the inputs. We may use 1 or we may use 0. So depending upon the example. So I will explain everything with respect to the example. Suppose 1 means it's a number, 1 we are taking, into A means, for example, if I am taking A equivalent to 0, input is equivalent to 0. 1 into 0 is nothing but 0. So that is clearly it is visible to us that, so we got the answer as A. So therefore this equation is verified. Suppose if A is equivalent to 1 I am taking, so then 1 into A is nothing but 1. 1 into 1 equivalent to 1. So 1 is nothing but A. So again we are proving this law. So that means to understand in a better way, I'm writing here, this is 1 into A equivalent to A, and this is 1 into A equivalent to A. So this we need to remember the first law. So we are taking the second law. So this is the first law. So I'm taking the second law. So that is 0 plus A. 0 plus A equivalent to A. So as we discussed right now, we will take some example. 0 plus A means I am taking, let us say 1. If A is equivalent to 1, we are taking. If A equivalent to 1, 0 plus 1 means 1. 0 plus 1 means 1. So simply we are taking, this is 0 plus, instead of 1 we are taking A. So we are trying to prove this. 0 plus A is equivalent to A. 0 plus A equivalent to 1. So finally we have A. So hence it was true. Suppose if I take another example, so then it is also clear. Suppose if I am taking A equivalent to 0. So according to the LHS, I am writing 0 plus A. That equivalent to 0 plus A means 0. That equivalent to 0. So again, this 0 is found to be A. So in this way, we will understand the Boolean expression. We will understand the Boolean expression. So next, we used to call the second law as null law. If you don't remember its name, then there will be no problem. But you need to be very careful with the rules. You need to be very careful with the rules. So these rules are very important. So these rules are very important. 1 into A equal to A and the 0 plus A is equal to. So next I am taking null law. So we are taking its explanation. So as similar to the previous case, 0 into A equivalent to 0. You can simply understand. There is no need of example. So this is important. 1 plus A. 1 plus A is equivalent to always equal to 1. So here definitely we require examples. So here, if I am taking A is equivalent to 1, so then 1 plus 1 is equivalent to. So you need to be very careful. So in the Boolean algebra, 1 plus 1 equivalent to 1. So you need to be very careful. So this is not like normal addition. This is not like normal addition. 1 plus 1 అంటే 2 రావాలి కదా అనుకోవచ్చు. 1 plus 1 equivalent to 1. ఎందుకు 1 అవుతుంది అనేది మనం with the diagrams we are going to explain within few minutes. Okay, this we need to remember. So the next one I'm taking. So this one is important. This is useful. Idempotent law. So we are taking A into A. This is very, very important. A into A means, for example, I'm taking if A is equivalent to 1, if A equivalent to 1. So therefore, A into A, I'm substituting. A means 1, B means 1. We get 1. So finally, 1 is nothing but B. So A dot A equivalent to 1. So similarly, by taking A equal to 0 also we can do that. And the second one is also, we are taking A plus A is also equivalent to A. Just now we have taken 1 plus 1 equivalent to 1. 1 plus 1 equivalent to 1. So in that way we will take. So after this law, we used to see the next law as inverse law. So we used to see it as inverse law. Inverse law. So that is and form. And form. So and form means nothing but multiplication. So that means this is called as and form and this is called as R form. So no need to represent it. Okay. I'm taking inverse law. So this is very, very important. A dot A bar. A dot A bar equal to 0. So this is very, very important. A dot A bar equivalent to 0. So let us prove it. For example, if I'm taking A is equivalent to 1, so then A dot A bar equal to A means 1 into 1 bar. 1 bar means inverse. 1 inverse is, that is high inverse is low. So therefore we are taking 1 into 0, that equivalent to 0. So next I am taking A plus A bar. Suppose I am taking here A plus A bar equal to 1. For example, if you are taking, if A is equivalent to 1, then A plus A bar equal to, I'm writing here A means 1 plus 1 bar. So that equal to 1 plus 1 bar means 0, that equal to 1. So 1 is nothing but the law is verified. You need to understand this. So these are very important and very useful in problem solving. If we know these formulas, we can calculate the problem in very less time. So if you don't know these formulas, so definitely we need to make a trial and errors. So we are there. And of course, we have commutative law and associative law. I'm not going further because so those are like a common multiplication. So there is no special interest. So, but this one is this one I'm taking absorption law. Absorption law. So this is very, very important. If you are able to remember it, then you can remember, but it is very important. So the first one I'm taking a into a plus b equal to a. A into a plus b equal to. Let us see how it is possible. So I'm taking I'm taking a into a plus b. A into a plus. A into a plus b means a into a plus a into b. A into a into a and a plus b we are taking. So simply we will take a into a means according to our previous basics. So just now we have studied. So here you can see a into a means a. So that equivalent to a into a is nothing but I am taking a plus a into a. Now I will take a into 1 plus b. 1 plus b. 1 plus b is nothing but 1. So 1 plus a is nothing but 1. A or b you can take anything. 1 plus something is nothing but 1. Just now we have proved. So here you can see 1 plus a is equivalent to. Okay. So this is very, very famous. This is very, very important and very, very famous. Suppose I am taking the second law. Already we have proved right now. A plus AB. A plus AB. So that means this only we are taking. A plus AB is nothing but. So these are important. So these are important. Next, out of all basics, the most famous and most important is De Morgan law. De Morgan. So De Morgan. So De Morgan law is nothing but A dot B bar. A B bar equal to A bar plus B bar. And A plus B bar equal to A plus B bar equal to A bar dot. సో బార్ తీసేస్తే ప్లస్ పెట్టాలి. ప్లస్ తీసేసి మనం బార్ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. ఇక్కడ డాట్ ఉంది, ఆ డాట్ తీసేసి మనం ప్లస్ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. ఆర్ ఐ విల్ రిమూవ్ ది ప్లస్ అండ్ ఐ విల్ ప్లేస్ ది డాట్. ఓకే, సో వి డిస్కస్డ్ so many last year, but the most important Boolean expressions, again I'm repeating. Of course we studied everything, so but for your convenience again I'm expressing important relations. So for OR gate we are taking, for OR gate, or OR gate means like addition we are having a plus 0 equivalent to a and a plus 1. అంటే ఇక్కడ మనం ట్రయల్ అండ్ ఎర్రర్ బేసిస్ ని చదువుకున్నాం, బాగుంటుంది. a plus 0 అంటే 0 is valueless, so automatically whatever may be the input here it is present. ఈ 0 అనేది valueless కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ ఆలోచిద్దాం. a plus 1 ఈజీగా ఎలా గుర్తుంచుకుందాం అనేది చెప్తాం. a plus 1 సంథింగ్ ప్లస్ హై, సంథింగ్ ప్లస్ హై అన్నప్పుడు డెఫినెట్లీ ఇట్ షుడ్ బి హై, సో దట్స్ వై ఇట్ ఈస్ 1. అలా ఈజీగా గుర్తుంచుకోవచ్చు. a plus a we are taking. a plus a అంటే మీకు నేను ప్రూవ్ చేస్తానని చెప్పిన తర్వాత a plus a means definitely we are having the same input as output, that is R. And we have some AND gate relations. These are very important. So these are important actually. For example, A dot G. There is no need to remember this because this is common multiplication. So blindly we will multiply it and make it as 0. A dot 1, there is no need to remember this also. But this is important. A dot A is equivalent to A only A. Try this. 1 into 1 means 1. Or you can take 0 into 0 means 0. You are getting 0. Of course, we have completed like A dot B equal to B dot A. I'm not interested to take that. So we are having not related. So not related means inverse related. So here I'm taking A plus A bar. So this is very important. A plus A bar equivalent to 1. A plus A bar equivalent to 1. And this is also very popular. A dot A bar equal to 0. And this upcoming thing is very important. A bar whole bar. A bar whole bar means automatically it is A bar whole bar means automatically it is. So in addition to this, just now we have taken the De Morgan laws. So in addition to this, these two laws also are important. AB bar equivalent to A bar plus B bar, and A plus B whole bar equivalent to A plus B whole bar equivalent to A bar dot B bar. చాలా సింపుల్. ఇక్కడ డాట్ ఉంటే అది దాన్ని మనం ప్లస్ తో రీప్లేస్ చేస్తున్నాం. అదే ప్లస్ ఉంటే డాట్ తో రీప్లేస్ చేస్తాం. So first I will take the orbit. The orbit. So first I will take the symbol of the orbit. So this will be the symbol of orbit. So these two are called as inputs A and B, and Y is output. Here A comma B are inputs and Y is output. And they are operated by the mathematical operation Y equivalent to A plus B. So here we are taking, this is very important, this expression Y equivalent to A plus B. Y equivalent to A plus B. So this is our way. AB inputs and Y is output. Now we will take the truth table of this OR gate. So for the truth table, I need to construct a table. So like this, I'm taking. So this is A, B, and Y. So then simply I will take this is A, this is B, and this is. Suppose if I take 0 and 0 as the input. So Y means 0 plus 0, that is equivalent to 0. So here 1 plus 0. 1 plus 0 is nothing but 1. And 1 plus 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1 is nothing but 1. So here 1 plus 1 equivalent to 2 అవ్వాలి జనరల్గా మనకి జామెట్రికల్ లేదా అల్జిబ్రా నుంచి. బట్ ఇక్కడ మనం ఏం చెప్తామంటే బులియన్ ఆల్జిబ్రా రూల్స్ ప్రకారం 1 plus 1 is equivalent to 1. ఎందుకు అనేది ఇప్పుడు మనం చూద్దాం. సో ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ టు ప్రూవ్ దట్ we will understand this by means of switches. For example, I am taking this is a switch. Okay, so this is also another switch. So it is connected to a battery. It is connected to a battery, and the entire system is connected to some bulb. So the entire system is connected to some. So the entire system is connected to bulb. Here it should be remembered that this is A and this is B. Already we discussed now. when the switch is closed, it can be read as 1. And when switch is open, in the truth table I'm speaking, when the switch is open, so we used to call it as 0. Okay, now you can understood, easily remember. So if the A is closed or B is closed, so then the circuit will be closed and the current passes through the circuit and the bulb will glow. If A is closed or B is closed, so then bulb will glow. That is the law. Or in another words, we will take if A is high, see here, if A is high or B is high, at least out of A and B, if A is high or B is high, the output is high. So that means such in the definition. So clearly I'm writing the definition here. So the output is high. The output is high when at least when A is high or B is high. When A is high or B is high. So here we are using the term R. So that's why it is called as R gate. So in this way we will understand. Now we are going to understand why does 1 plus 1 equivalent to 1? So beautifully by seeing this we will observe. So 1 plus 1 means both are closed. Both are closed. So both are closed means so the bulb will glow. That high glow is nothing but 1 we used to say. 1 we used to say. లేదా దీన్ని ఇంకోలా కూడా మనం ఆలోచించవచ్చు. Suppose A means you are providing 1 means here I'm taking 1 means you are providing let us say 5 volts. 5 volts. And B means you are providing again 5 volts. So as they're parallel, we can see that so their effective value. As they are parallel, if we take n cells in parallel, so we will take E dash equivalent to E only. So that equivalent to 5 volts. Parallel ఉంటే effective EMF మళ్ళీ మనం 5 volts అనే రాస్తాం. So 5 volts రాయడం అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి అంటే again the output is. So this is not only possible for 2 gates. Suppose if you take n number of gates, they are in parallel. So if everything is closed, so then also the output is high. ఎక్కడి నుంచి తీసుకుంటున్నామంటే మనం సెల్ఫ్ ప్యారలల్ అనే కండిషన్ నుంచి తీసుకుంటున్నాం. 5 volts parallel 5 volts అంటే 5 volts ఏ ఉంటుంది ప్యారలల్ వోల్టేజ్ కాన్స్టెంట్. సో సిమిలర్లీ the voltage constant is 1 only. So the voltage constant is 1 only. So we can understand this by means of switch. And of course we have another way of representation for the OR gate. So that is with the diode. So this is very precious because in the exams directly they will give the diode diagrams and they will ask which of the gate is this. అంటే డయోడ్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఇచ్చేసి అడుగుతారు ఇది ఏ గేట్ అనేది మనం చెప్పాలి. సో దీన్ని ఎలా తీసుకుంటామని సపోజ్ ఐఎమ్ టేకింగ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ D1 diode, this is D1 diode and this is D2 diode. D1 and D2. So both are connected to the. So this is a load resistance and this is F. Now here I am taking a battery of 5 volts. A battery of 5 volts. And 5 volts we are giving positive 5 volts means this is 1. So simply this is 1. This is generally for your understanding sake I am writing. So this is actually 0 volts. 0 volts is treated as 1. So 0 volts is treated as 0 and 5 volts is treated as 1. So we can connect either one terminal or we connect 0 terminal. So like suppose we will analyze this diagram. First we will analyze the situation here. Suppose if I am taking if let us take this is A terminal and this is B terminal. If A is connected to 0, if A is connected to 0 and B is connected to 0. So when both are connected to 0, we will see that there is no battery in the circuit. 0, 0 is given to the diode D1 and 0 is diode given to the D2. So 0 means low. You are giving low value to the P type, low value to the P type. Definitely it is in reverse bias. So therefore it will never connect. So here we are treating that D1 and D2 are ideal diodes. సో ఇక్కడ 0 ఇస్తే ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఇది రివర్స్ బయాస్ అవుతుంది, అందుకే అది వర్క్ చేయదు. అలాగే ఇక్కడ 0 ఇస్తే అగైన్ ఇట్ విల్ బి ఇన్ రివర్స్ బయాస్ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ ఆల్సో డు నాట్ వర్క్. సో దేర్ఫోర్ as the D1 and D2 do not work, so therefore y output will be 0. So that is the beauty of this picture. So this is the beauty of the picture. Now we will analyze further. Suppose if A is connected to 1, A is connected to 1. 1 means 5 volts. If A is connected to 1 and B is connected to 0. So simply, actually what happens is, we will understand it. So this 5 volts is connected to A. So automatically the current travel to D1 and we have the output. So we will see output. So therefore, in this case, we will take y is equivalent to 1. Suppose I am taking here, if A is connected to 0, and B is connected to 1. If A is connected to 0, means D1 do not connect. So, but B is connected to 1. So when B is connected to 1, the current pass through the D2 and we have the output. So therefore, the output I'm writing here as y equal to 1. So the output is as y equivalent to 1. Suppose if A is connected to 1, and also B is connected to 1, A is connected to 1 and B is connected to 1. So automatically we will say that when both diodes conduct, so here we are going to have this. We are having 5 volts is given and 5 volts is given, so but both are in parallel. So ultimately a 5 volts potential is sent. 5 volts and potential is sent to the output. So that we are taking the last step. So in that case also the output will be high. అంటే ఇక్కడ మనం ఇలా కూడా ఆలోచించవచ్చు. సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ కనెక్టింగ్ ఏ బల్బ్, సో ఆ బల్బ్ ఎంత గ్లో అవ్వాలో అంతే గ్లో అవుతుంది. మీరు 5 వోల్ట్స్ ఎంత గ్లో అవ్వాలో 10 వోల్ట్స్ ఇచ్చినా సరే దాని మాక్సిమం పర్మిసిబుల్ వాల్యూ అనేది అంతే గ్లో అవుతుంది. సో అలా కూడా ఆలోచించవచ్చు. నెక్స్ట్ AND గేట్. So right now we got some idea about the truth table. So that's why initially in the beginning itself I am writing the truth table. So they are done by the mathematical operation y equal to a dot b. Dot is nothing but. So first I am seeing its typical diagram is like this. So this is y and this is a and this is b. A, b are the inputs and y will be output. So in the beginning itself, I am taking the truth table of the system. For example, so we have like this. Okay. So let us see what happens when A is low and B is low, and we will understand everything. Suppose I am taking this is A and this is B and this is Y. Y equivalent to A dot B. Simply their multiplication. 0, 0 means 0 into 0 is 0. 1 into 0 is nothing but 0, and 0 into 1 equivalent to 0. So 1 into 1 is 1. So now we will understand the beauty of the definition. So simply I am writing the definition here. The output is high the output is high. When A is high, that means 1, and B is high, that is 1. Already we discussed high means 1. So here to explain that thing we are using a term, and here you, in order to explain the statement you are using the term, and that's why it is called as AND gate. So that's why it is called as AND gate. And we are taking the switch format. So that means how we will construct, how we are going to construct the AND gate with the switches. So the A should be closed and B also should be closed in order to blow the bulb. That is the logic. So, okay, I'm taking this is the circuit. Okay, so this circuit is connected to a bulb. This circuit is connected to a bulb, and which is connected to some battery. So from the diagram, it is very clear that so when A and B both are closed, so then only the circuit will be closed. Then only the circuit will be closed, and current passes to the bulb. So if any one of them is open, if A is open, B is closed, then the circuit is incomplete. If A is closed or B is open, then also the circuit is incomplete. So when A is closed and B is closed means 1. So closed means 1. When the gate is open means, so closed means 0 and open means 1. I'm very sorry. The gate is closed means 1, open is nothing but 0. When both are closed, then only we have the output. So that we need to understand. Okay. Okay. So after that, we will take the diode analysis. So after that, we will take the diode analysis. So let us see in terms of diodes how we will explain. So this is diode D1 and this is diode D2. So both are connected to the output Y as usual. We are connecting a resistance, and after resistance we are connecting a 5 volts. And we have another battery also here. So here this is 5 volts and this is 0 volts. So 5 means we will say 1 and 0 means 0. So here if you see, if D1 is connected to 0, now we will understand the beauty of the circuit. If D1 is connected to 0, so when this is 0, so definitely the D1 will be in forward bias because 0 is connected to a negative type, because it is connected to negative type. So the diode will conduct current. So in that case, the whole current passes through this way. The whole current passes through this way. So that means the current passing through the Y terminal should be equal to 0. Y terminal should be equal to 0. So that's why the output is, again I'm explaining. When D1 is connected to 0 and D2 is connected to 1, we are seeing D2 is connected to 1. D2 is connected to 1. So let us see. So the D1 will be in forward bias. So therefore it will conduct current. So therefore the total current which is delivered from 5 volts, pass through D1. And finally we have 0 output. So therefore Y will be 0. So in that way we are explaining the situation. Suppose I am taking the second example. Suppose if D1 is connected to 1 if D1 is connected to 1. So here also you can understood that in the first case, D2 is connected to 1 means 5 volts. It is in reverse bias. So therefore D2 do not work in the previous case also. Here in the case D2 do not work also. So here I am taking D1 is connected to 1 means it will not work. And D2 is connected to 0. When D2 is connected to 0, let us understand 0, 0 is connected to N means automatically this will be in forward bias. So this will be in forward bias. So therefore D2 conducts current. D2 conducts current. So that means the total current right now in this situation passes through D2 only. And D1 we can see that the D1 actually in this step we are giving the 1 voltage, 1 to the D1, that is 5 volts to the D1. So when 5 volts is given to the negative plate, definitely it will do not work. D1 do not work. Okay, D1 do not work, only D2 will conduct. Okay, in this way we are understanding the diodes related diagrams. So in this way we are understanding the diode related diagram. Okay. So but the last one we are taking, if D1 is connected to, if D1 is connected to 1, if D1 is connected to 1 and D2 is connected to 1, if D1 is connected to 1 and D2 is connected to 1. So then what happens here? We can see 1 means 5 volts. So 1 means 5 volts. So clearly visible to us from this equation. So when 5 volts is given to the negative plate, so it do not work. When 5 volts is given to the D2, the negative plate of D2, it do not conduct current. So therefore, now the total current is passing through the output. So therefore, Y should be equivalent to 1. So that is the reason. That is the reason why A output is high when both the inputs are high. So we can explain in that way. Not good. So we are taking. So first we are taking the NOT gate, means Y equivalent to A bar. So that means only you are going to have single input. So now I'm taking the circuit diagram. So that is, so this is called as NOT gate. NOT gate. The mathematical operation is Y equal to. So now I'm taking the truth table. So from the truth table itself, we will understand its difference. A and Y equivalent to A bar, yes. Suppose if A equivalent to 0, then output is 1. Okay. If A is equivalent to 1, the output is 0. So simply from the truth table, we are writing the definition. That is, simply I'm writing the output is not the input. The output is not the input. So that means it is going to have some different value, but not the input, not the same exact value as the input. So that is the beauty of NOT gate. And here it should be very careful that, so this is not only possess the NOT gate. So we have some more beautiful diagrams for the NOT gate. So that is, suppose I am taking an AND gate like structure. So NAND gate like structure, but it having single input and single output. Single input and single output. So this is also called as NOT gate. So this is also called as NOT gate. So this is also treated as NOT gate. And we have also NOR gate like structure. And this is OR. When we add a 0, we will call it as NOR. So single input and single output. So if this is A and this is Y, if this is A and this is Y. So NOT gate means it is a gate where exclusively you are having single input and single output. So where you are having single input and as well as single output. So we take this is the NOT gate, and the diodes may not explain this NOT gate. So that's why we will take a transistor. Now we will take the representation of NOT gate by using a transistor. For example, I'm taking this is a transistor, emitter, and this will be base and this will be collector. So we are taking arrow like this. This is P to N. Arrow always represents P to N. So therefore you are taking an NPN transistor. So the collector is connected to some load resistance RC and it is given some positive potential. And the base is connected to a resistor. Let us say it is having RD and this is point A. Now it may at point A we will give the input. It may be 5 volts or 0 volts. It may be 5 volts or 0 volts. And we will extend a wire. So we will call it as this is the output. So simply we will understand this will be the so this will be the. Now I am going to explain this. For example, if A is given as 0, if A is given as 0, so clearly it is visible to us that you are giving 0 volts to the positive side. So when you are providing 0 volts to the positive side, so definitely, so the input is in reverse bias. So therefore, the base emitter junction. So actually, we are writing this base emitter junction is not forward bias, not forward bias. So when it is not forward bias, we will take IB equivalent to 0 because base is the input. Base is the input. So when the IB equivalent to 0, so automatically when the input is equivalent to 0, IC equivalent to 0. So clearly it is visible that it is common emitter configuration. Emitter is common. Base and collector we are taking. Base is treated as input and collector is treated as output. Simply when base emitter junction is not forward bias, so automatically it will never conduct current IB equal to 0. When the input equivalent to 0, definitely IC equivalent to 0. So clearly we will see that IC equivalent to 0. So then in this case we will call the transistor in cutoff mode. Cutoff mode. So the transistor is in cutoff mode. So because even though we have the battery, so even though we have the current power supply like this, but the transistor is not utilizing that. So it was not utilizing that. So simply the total current passes through the pipe. Here the key logic is అంటే ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ వర్క్ చేస్తే ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ తీసుకుంటే మనకు అవుట్పుట్ ఉండదు. బట్ ఇక్కడ ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ తీసుకోవట్లేదు కాబట్టి మనకు అవుట్పుట్ అంతా వెళ్ళిపోతుంది అనమాట. So therefore simply we will say y as the 1. Next I am taking if A is 1. If A is 1. So if A is 1 means we are giving 5 volts. So here we are giving in the next example, let us discuss. We are giving 5 volts here. So when 5 volts is given to the P, So definitely base enter junction is forward bias. When base enter junction is forward bias. So when the base enter junction is forward bias, so definitely the transistor will conduct. Transistor will conduct, 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 and goes to saturation state. Goes to saturation state. Saturation state. And the voltage drop across RC. The voltage drop across RC is almost equal to 5 volts. So that means whatever may be the battery we are having 5 volts, so that is wasted across RC. So therefore, Y is approximately is equivalent to 0. So Y is approximately equivalent to 0. So this is the explanation for the NOT gate with the transistor. Next, we are going to see universal logic gates. Universal logic gates. So the first one is a NAND gate, and the second one is NOT gate. So NAND means so simply this is the addition of AND plus NOR. NOR means this is simply the addition of R plus. So that means so first I will take and I will add NOT. So we are going to have NAND. So this is Y, this is A, and this is B. Y equivalent is simply we will say A dot B bar. Y equivalent to A dot B bar. Yes. So now we will write the truth table for the NAND gate. So now we will understand the truth table for the NOT gate. A, B, this is for B, and this is for A dot B and A dot B bar. So this thing is you need to understand it carefully. A, B, A dot B, and Y equivalent to A dot B bar. A dot B means normal product, no need to worry. 0, 0 means their product is 0. 0 bar equivalent to 1. So 1, 0 means their product is 0. 0 bar equivalent to 1. So 0, 1 is nothing but 0. Their 0 bar is nothing but 1. 1, 1. 1, 1 is nothing but 1. So 1 bar equivalent to 0. So the output is not the AND gate output. It is opposite. It is opposite. So the output is high when A or B is equal to 0. So this is we will denote it as NAND gate. This will be the NAND gate. Next, similarly, we are taking NOR gate. NOR gate means that this is R plus NOT. Suppose I am taking initially R gate plus NOR gate we are taking. So finally, we have NOR gate. Now we are going to see the truth table. This is A and this is B. So now we are going to see this. So this is A, B, A plus B, and A plus B. So this will be the NOR gate, and the output Y, its mathematical operation is A plus B bar. So this is the Y, and this is A, and this is B. We are going to refer. So 0, 0 means 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 bar equivalent to 0 bar equivalent to 1 here. 1 plus 0 equivalent to 1, 1 bar equivalent to 0. 0 plus 1 equivalent to 1, 1 bar equivalent to 0. 1 plus 1 equivalent to 1, 1 bar equivalent to 0. So simply you can see that we are having opposite result to the result of OR gate. So in this way, we will understand that NAND gate and as well as OR gate. So here we have XOR gate. So maybe 1 to 2 times in your previous years, especially in mains, we have the applications of XOR gate. Exclusive OR gate is called as XOR gate. So XOR gate means first I will try to construct this one. So this is A bar, this is A, and it will be A bar, and this is B, and this is B, and this will be B bar. Now we are connecting it to a AND gate. AND gate. So here also we are connecting it to AND gate. And final is given to AR gate. Okay, now you can easily understand. So this is A bar, this is A bar. So this is A only, this is A only, and this is B only. So I'm taking this. So this is nothing but A bar dot B, because this is the AND gate, and this is A and this is B bar. This is AND gate A B bar, A B bar. So this is Y. So simply Y is written as A B bar plus A B bar plus A bar B. A bar B. Here right. Or some people denote it as Y equivalent to A plus A exclusively or B. A exclusively or B. So here I'm writing the truth table. So here I'm writing the truth table. So this is A and this is B. So this is A and this is B and this is. So easily we can remember the XOR gate truth table. Only in the truth table, last step is different. So the remaining things are similar to the OR gate. That is 0 plus 0. For OR gate I am writing that is equivalent to 0. We have same result for exclusively OR gate, XOR gate. 0 plus 1, that is equivalent to 1 only here also. 1 plus 0, that is also 1. But you need to be very careful in writing the last step. So 1 plus 1 equivalent to, in the case of OR gate it is equal to 1. But as it is exclusively OR gate, it is different. It is going to have 0. So that means for your convenience, I am writing. So up to these things, these are same as OR gate. These are same as OR gate. Only this is different. So this is different. So in that way, we can easily remember the XOR gate truth table. So this is very, very easy to understand. Okay, so we are going to see some problems which are appeared in previous names. So first, the question is given like this. So we have a NOT gate and we have a NOT gate. Both are connected to OR gate. And we have another input also. We have AND gate. So this is also not this. And the same is connected. The same is connected. Now finally these two is connected to a NOT gate. So this is the. So we need to understand this. So clearly it is visible to us that only we are having two inputs. So one we are taking A and one we are taking B. So this is NOT gate. NOT gate means we will get A bar. This is also NOT gate. So therefore we will get B bar. And this is OR gate. So therefore we are writing this as A bar plus B bar bar, because A bar R bar. So the output is A bar plus B bar. సో వీటిని A ప్లస్ B అనుకుంటే ఆర్ గేట్ అవుట్పుట్ ఏమవుతుంది? ఇది A, ఇది సమ్ P, ఇది Q అనుకుంటే ఆర్ గేట్ అవుట్పుట్ ఏమవుతుంది? P ప్లస్ Q అవుతుంది. అదే రాస్తాను ఇక్కడ A bar plus B bar. And clearly this is B and this is A. So B dot A is nothing but and this is a AND gate. So therefore, so the output is A. But here we need to understand the De Morgan law. A bar plus B bar. Already we studied this. So that equivalent to AB bar. చాలా సింపుల్ గా నేను చెప్పాను. ప్లస్ తీసేస్తే బార్ హోల్ బార్ పెడితే డాట్ ఉంటుంది ఇక్కడ అండ్ వైస్ వర్సా. So therefore this A bar plus B bar, now it will turn as AB bar and now it is AB. So simply y is nothing but here we are taking AB bar plus AB. AB bar plus AB. So AB bar plus AB. So automatically equivalent to 1. So actually this is AB bar plus AB whole bar we need to take. So because AB bar plus AB is the only resultant of OR gate. So AB bar plus AB is nothing but 1. 1 bar equivalent to we are going to see 0. 1 bar equivalent to we are going to see. Again I will explain. If this is the A, we get A bar. If this is the B, we get B bar. So ఇది A bar plus B bar అవుతుంది. ఇది BA కాబట్టి AB అవుతుంది. A bar plus B bar ని మనము డి మోర్గన్ లాస్ నుంచి A bar plus B bar equal to A dot B bar రాసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఇంతవరకు ఆర్ గేట్. ఆర్ గేట్ అంటే ఆ రెండింటిని యాడ్ చేస్తాం. AB bar plus AB. But we have a circle over there. So therefore it represents NOT gate. అంటే ఏబీ బార్ ప్లస్ ఏబీ హోల్ బార్ అవుతుంది. ఏబీ బార్ ప్లస్ ఏబీ అంటే ఆల్రెడీ మనం చూసినాం బేసిక్ లా ఏ ప్లస్ ఏ బార్ ఈక్వలెంట్ 1. So simply we are taking this AB bar as some single input A. AB ని మనము some P అనుకుంటే P plus P bar equivalent ఆటోమేటిక్ గా 1 అవుతుంది. అదే మనం రాస్తాం. Okay, you can do this. Suppose we are taking to get an output 1 from the circuit. To get an output 1 from the circuit. So in the circuit we are providing that circuit. So this is A and this is B. Speaking, and this is C. So both are connected to some pin, some and gate. So this is why ABC, these three are different inputs. So we have the options. We are provided with options. A is A equal to 0 and B equivalent to 0, C equivalent to 1. And second one is A equivalent to 1, B equivalent to 0, C equivalent to 0. The third one is A equivalent to 1, B equivalent to 0, and C equivalent to 1. Simply we will correct this as the small a, this small a, B, C. And D is A equal to 0, B equal to 1, or C equal to 0. So we can easily do this without checking the options by taking the Boolean expressions we are going to do this. So this is A plus B and this is C. This is A plus B and C. So Y means it is a product of A plus B and C. When Y is 1 equivalent to A plus B into C. When 1 equivalent to A plus C, so definitely therefore 1 equivalent to C and also A plus B is equivalent to 1. So the probable choice is C. So see here, A plus B means 1 plus 0 equivalent to 1 we are going to get, and C is already 1. So in that way, so we are going to see here. So all these things are recently appeared in your mains examination. For example, I'm taking another example. This is not A, and this is directly given. Both are given to some arcade. This is A and this is B. We are bypassing this one and providing to another OR gate. And we are giving another NOT. Now both are given to NOR gate. Both are given to. Okay, now we will see. This is A, so this will be A bar. This is B, and this is directly A only. And if this is B, automatically this is B bar. So this is OR gate. So therefore I am taking a bar plus b, and this is a plus b bar. This is p and this is q. Let us say this is NOR gate. So NOR gate is suppose let us take this is the small p and this is the small p. So y equivalent to p plus q bar in it. So therefore p is nothing but a bar plus b, a bar plus b plus a plus b bar we are taking. Whole bar we are taking. A bar plus a is 1, b bar plus b bar equivalent to 1. 1 plus 1 bar. 1 plus 1 is 1. 1 bar is nothing but 0. So in this way we will. Okay, తెలుస్తుందా?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir.
For example, I'm taking this. This is another previous year's question. So this is A and as well as this is B. So this is AB and this will be AB bar. Now this is connected. This is connected to another NAND gate. So here we have OR gate. And everything is connected to another NAND gate. So this is one kind of toughest problem which was appeared in your recent examinations. So let us see how we will do. So this is A and this is B. So automatically this is AB and this is OR gate and this is NOT gate. That's why AB bar we are doing. So therefore this is AB bar and this is A. So simply I'm having A dot B bar, A dot B bar, whole bar. So we are going to apply the De Morgan law. Suppose take this A as P and this as Q. P dot Q bar means P bar plus Q bar. So P bar plus Q bar. We are taking Q bar. So finally, so here I'm having A bar plus AB whole bar. So that means I'm having A bar plus AB. A bar plus AB. So we are going to. So now let us see this. This is AB bar. So this will be AB bar and this will be B. This is simply OR gate. So here I'm taking the resultant AB bar plus B. So again we are taking De Morgan law. AB bar equivalent to A bar plus B bar. So that's why here I'm taking A bar plus B bar plus B. And A bar plus we are taking 1. Anything plus 1 equivalent to 1. Just now we have taken. So therefore this will become 1. So this is AND gate, just their product, that is A bar plus AB only. AND gate up to AND gate we are taking. So now the Y will be A bar plus AB whole bar. A bar plus AB whole bar. So take the A bar as X and AB as Y. So first I am taking X bar. So that is A bar whole bar plus AB bar. So A bar whole bar dot, instead of plus we are having dot. ఇక్కడ చాలా సింపుల్. A bar రాసి దీన్ని లేదంటే we will make it very simple. So let us take a bar as the x and ab as y అనుకుందాం. Y equivalent to, we will get x plus y whole bar. X plus y whole bar అంటే మనకి ఇక్కడ ఏమొస్తుంది, x dot y వస్తుంది. So that means a bar into a dot b bar we are having, or that equivalent to a bar into a dot b bar plus ba bar. So that equivalent to a bar into a into a into a into b bar plus 0. So a into a means a, so therefore we will get ab bar. So in this way we are going to see. Okay, let us see this again. A bar equivalent x we are taking and ab equivalent to y. X plus y whole bar we are writing. X plus y whole bar we are writing. X plus y whole bar equal to x bar dot y bar. X bar dot means x is a bar whole bar means a, and y bar means ab bar. So that equivalent a into ab bar plus ba bar. According to De Morgan's law, we are writing a into b bar plus a into b into a bar. A into b into a bar will become 0, and a into a becomes a into b bar only we will get.